Hi, I'm Matt with etrailer, and today we're going to be talking about our Titan Chains tire chains with roller links on our 2021 Ford Explorer. We're going to have this on our rear axle, as what the manual recommends, and our tire size is going to be 255, 55, or 20. This is going to be a great option for you if you're just looking for a chain that's going to be for either light duty or in case of emergency, or you live in a state that requires you to have tire chains. So let's take a closer look at it. These chains are going to be constructed from an alloy steel, making them very durable, and they're going to be using these roller links. These roller links are going to provide you more of a smooth ride, and they're going to be great for giving you excellent traction when you're making turns. And that's going to be due to this diagonal design we have. They're also going to be S-class chains, meaning they're going to sit very close to the tire, so you don't have to worry about it getting close to your suspension. And as for the center of it, we're going to have this included rubber tensioner, and that's going to pull on each side, making sure that it tightens as it drives. Our chains are going to come two to a set, and they're going to come in this bag. Now this is going to be a pretty decent bag. What I like about it is it's going to have these holes at the bottom, so if you put your chains in here while they're still wet and snowy, you're going to have the ability to drain them out. Now as for the material, it's going to be made out of this light duty mesh. So after some time and use, maybe a season or two, this will start to degrade. So if you want something that's going to last you a bit longer, what I'd recommend doing is investing in a small tote box to keep your chains in. Overall, I think this is going to be a great option for you if you're just looking for something that's going to be in case of emergencies, light duty snow, or you live in a state that requires you to have some chains. And what I also really like about them is how easy they are to get on. You don't even have to crawl underneath your car. But if you need a hand with doing this, just stay tuned, we'll show you how to do it. Now to start off the installation, I just recommend grabbing some gloves so don't scratch up your hands at all, and checking your chains and laying them out. It's also in good practice to do this the first time before you do it in the middle of a blizzard on the side of the road. So what I like to do is check over my links and make sure there's no damages to them, and make sure everything's in the right orientation, making sure that this block says tire side up, and this portion in the center is away from our tire, this portion that opens up, and we want to make sure that it's not latched together. Now we're just going to grab our chains and slide them behind our tire, just like this, making sure nothing gets caught up behind there. And wrapping it around. Once it's wrapped around, I like to grab from both ends, grab them from the back end, and lifting up, and connecting this link to this hook on the back. Just like that. And once it's together, coming around to the front and attaching this block through this channel, and doing the same thing for the bottom too. You might have to pull on it a bit, loosen that up some, but then connecting it there. After when you've situated this some and you have it in the spot that you like, then we can grab our included tensioner, and we're just going to put it on like this, making sure that these hooks are facing away from our tire. The way we're going to install it is just by attaching each hook, furthest one from each other, the same way you would put on lug nuts on a tire. Just like that. And this is a good point just to check everything over, make sure nothing's too loose, and if it looks good, then you repeat that same process on the other side. And then after that, you can take it for a ride. But if you liked everything you saw today, that's just a look at the installation and some of the features of our Titan Chains tire chains on our 2021 Ford Explorer.